Hi, I'm Jason from Komodo.
My name's Adam.
Hey, I'm Mayor Suarez.
I'm Nick Spanos.
My name is Alex from Celsius.
Hi, my name is Jörg Moll.
This is Jeremy Gardner from Awesome Ventures.
Hey, I'm Pete. I'm from Kudo, and I'm here watching Bits and Tokens.
And so should you.
Oh, we're live.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to this live stream of Bits and Tokens. It's good to be back.
I did that right. Wow, look at that. This lens is very dynamic.
That is dynamic.
I look very tan. I'm a little naked. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. It's hot under all these lights. But as you can see, we're here in our brand new studio.
Yay!
Look at it. It's
been a while. We've been gone for a little bit of time, but we're here. Isn't that exciting?
It is exciting.
It is exciting.
It is exciting.
I'm so excited.
So
if anybody knows that Kevin Hart reference.
we're gonna do some new things.
We are gonna do some new things. We are gonna do some new things.
So that's the thing. This light is right next to me and very hot. I'm gonna just.
Are you sure you're not going through like menopause or something?
No, to be honest with you, my hypothalamus just does not.
This
work.
hypothalamus story that you give me every time, I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
How can I help you understand?
I just don't understand. You're like, my hypothalamus isn't working.
The hypothalamus helps regulate your body temperature. Mine is on the fritz.
How do you know this? Were you like, did somebody tell you this? Like, were you diagnosed? Or did you just think you're under the assumption of?
Oh, I'm sorry. So you would trust a doctor more than you would trust me?
So right. Okay. So hear me out. Right. To an extent.
I've been paying rent in this temple right here for almost 29 years.
Sure, but
Birthday's
like
coming up
to
soon.
an extent.
Not dropping the date.
Wow, you're almost 30. Ew.
First
to an
of all,
extent,
29.
I'm sorry, which is right next to 30.
Bueno, that's it.
You're closer to 30 than you are to 20.
So are you. Shut up.
I'm not. That's the problem. Oh man. Anyways, God, what were we talking about? Nonsense, really. All right, guys. So first, we wanted to start off with a quick "Did you know?" And Tim, I guess he's gonna do the "Did you know?"
First of all, no, that is not how we're introducing the "Did you know?" segment. We banter, and then it's like, wow, that's so cool. And then I look to you and I say, Annalise, did you know?
What else are we gonna banter about besides your hypothalamus?
No, listen, you're missing the point, okay? The point is there's banter, ha ha he, whatever. And then I turn to you and I say, did you know?
Did you know
such and
that
such
Tim
and such?
ran into a barricade and basically busted his forehead open?
Yo, didn't even
Somebody
see the bus
thought
coming,
that
and here
they
I am
like
underneath
pinky hit him. Do you guys know like those little pinky rings from like back in the day? Somebody just.
Okay, first of all, no one thought that. I was told to come up with an elaborate story about it. Who thought it was a pinky ring?
The guy who told you it was a story. He said he looked like someone pinky ringed you in the face, and then you explained to him what happened, and he's like, "Oh."
He was there. He saw what happened.
I don't know. He came up to me talking nonsense. Then.
Well, I guess if that's the "Did you know" that we're going with, no, we're gonna call this segment story time. Okay.
Story
so yes,
time.
I don't know if you can't really see it too much. Kind of, it comes out in pictures. That little little whatever that is right there. So we were working a ridiculous event on July 4th. It was disgustingly hot outside. I was there for 19 hours. Well, 19 and a half hours. And it was literally the worst thing of my life, okay? It was like a catering gig. We were just, grabbing some extra funds right quick, no big deal. And this guy has a box truck, right? It's this white, panel box truck, whatever. And
you hear the whole story.
And inside, hold on. This is important to understand. No, this is very important to understand why these situations occurred the way they did, okay? Boom. So, this guy has his box truck, okay? We're there at the event or whatever. It was like some 4th of July festival, whatever. So the man's like, okay, unload the box truck. It was me and one old man that was there trying to unload this entire truck of like grills and stoves and a whole deep fryer and all sorts of stuff, okay? And I'm running back and forth all day from this disgustingly hot, sweltering truck, right, with food in it, like chicken and stuff. I'm so sorry to anybody who ate that food that day, like, to be real with you, because there's literally no way. The chef got sick. Anyways, so I'm literally like, I'm just like, I had to take a break in the car, but it was so hot that it took like 15 minutes for the car to even, like, for the AC to even feel like AC. It was just a whole thing. And then, like, somewhere towards like the end-ish of the night, like kind of around there, I had to like duck around-ish a barricade, and it didn't really work, and I ran right into it, and I'm just bleeding, and the man's like, well, you still gotta work, and I'm just like disoriented. It was like a whole thing, and it really hurt, and I wanted to cry, and so now I'm scarred for life, but I'm still beautiful. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's his story. He's sticking to it. I don't know. I told, like, what did he tell you to come up with? He told you to come up with something stupid.
No, he told me to come up with a story that I actually can't even repeat here for the people.
Yeah, it had something to do with like sex or something. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.
It was all sorts of.
My story was, I was like, you should tell somebody, that somebody came up to you and like tried to like pistol whip you, and you got it out, and we're like, actually, bang bang.
First of all, ain't nobody try to pistol whip me. Tell that right now.
I mean, that's fine, right? But it would just been a cool story. Like, how'd you get that car? Somebody came up behind me real quick, but I took care of that.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Because you can't say, like, you know, it's like you had to make up a story of how it got there, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. You know, you ran into something. It's fine. Anyways, guys, so glad to be back. Just want to do, I guess, my little story time. Just what Bits and Tokens has been up to because we've been on a kind of little hiatus. We've been doing lots of work. What have
we been doing?
Well, last week we did a conference.
Which one?
Was Mining Disrupt. We did a Mining Disrupt conference. That was in Miami. Tim doesn't have his swag. He has so much swag from that place. But
actually, I do. Swag bag time.
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna do a swag bag segment. How about that? But we did a conference. I basically hosted the whole thing. I was on stage for a very long time.
Nah, she didn't basically host it. Let me just interject real quick and say that she did a fantastic job. Okay, I was very proud. She was up there. She just did her thing. It was great. On her feet all day. Okay, I'm sure at the end of the day, the dogs was barking. But you know what? You stuck it out.
My dogs lost their voice.
You did it.
They couldn't bark no more.
But I was very proud of you. We all did a pretty good job, but you definitely, stepped it up and made it happen.
Somebody actually complimented my shoes, and they're like, "Oh, I like your shoes." And it was a guy too, and I was like, "Oh, thanks. They hurt." Like, it was just so funny. But yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom. I got so much swag.
Are you gonna show the people? Are we gonna do a swag bag segment?
Keep talking about how cool it was and all that.
Sure. So it was really cool. I mean, the conference itself was essentially about anything that had to do with mining. Literally anything that had to do with mining.
Mining.
There was people
cryptocurrencies.
mining cryptocurrencies.
Or like actual mining.
No. You know, somebody actually thought.
We have a hard hat.
Somebody actually thought when I said that we were doing a mining conference that it was mining like coal. And I was like, no.
Justice for the Chilean miners, yeah.
And no, stop it. But I was like, no. Why would there be a conference about that?
There's a cool shirt. Whoa.
Yeah, when you put the shirt up, it kind of just like threw the exposure off. I don't know.
Super overexposed.
Yeah. Anyways, so it was fun overall. Hosted a lot of panels. If there's something that I cannot stand, right? Like, it is important, to some people, they talk about their companies and things like that, and you can incorporate that into the panel.
Shout out
but
Epic
wow,
Miners.
let me tell you how much of a pet peeve of mine was it to just ask somebody a question, very general, blockchain, crypto question, and then the entire time they're talking, it's literally just about their company. Oh yes, we do this and we do that.
I'm gonna be the person that talks about the company. Dude, like ask like a question about like just crypto, like in general, or like blockchain or something.
Where do you see blockchain technology and cryptocurrency in the next 10 years?
Well, naturally, with the uncertain regulatory situation the United States is in right now, Bits and Tokens will probably be at the forefront of that, pushing adoption, because that's what we do. We push adoption. And, that is the most important thing. So subscribe to Bits and Tokens YouTube channel, and also visit bitsandtokens.com. Maybe buy some gear.
Listen, if it was that, like, I would be fine. But, like, I'm telling you, the way that these people were talking sometimes, oh, yeah, and then we do, like, blood tests, and we can, like, give you your this, that, and the third, and, oh, my God. It was whatever. But overall, the conference was fantastic. If you guys didn't go, definitely check it out next year. Next year it's gonna be so much cooler. We're gonna be.
Oh, you can't see my rubber
your ducky. It's transparent. That's cool.
No.
Anyways, it was super cool.
Stickies.
Yeah, Tim got like some new stickers for his laptop, like the little
BitPay.
currencies.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. I definitely y'all left a gang of pens there. I came up on all the pens.
God.
You know how I do with pens.
Yeah, Tim has a thing for pens. But anyways, it was really cool. Other than that, Crypto Mondays over at the Blockchain Center, that is also something that we did.
Event.
Yeah, it was a super fun event.
Amppool/btc.com.
So for those of you who not familiar with the Blockchain Center Miami, also there's I think is it Bitcoin Center New York or is it Blockchain Center New York?
If you guys want some stickers,
one of those two. But there's centers in New York that basically, New York and Miami. Sorry, let me correct myself. That essentially talk about different, educational series regarding Bitcoin and blockchain. Some people go, oh, I like blockchain, but I don't like Bitcoin. And you're like, well, sure. But all education in general regarding the technology is cool. That's one of my favorite. That's a USB, by the way. But Erica, Gemma, she's the one who runs the center in Miami. She's a CEO. Super proud of that girl.
I broke That's my homie. I love
she's,
her.
you know, she's fantastic. But she's the CEO of the center in Miami. She's really pushing for people to move to Miami and looking for reasons for people to move to Miami. It's really funny.
Here's the thing. I definitely
Miami's so
support,
hot,
I
but
support her everything
but
she wants to do.
you know
It's
what? It's a
hot,
great place
boy.
for business. No, but it's a good place for business, right? Miami is a fantastic place for business. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of opportunity out there. It is a growing community. It is super duper Hispanic.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
You can't see this.
Let
This
me
isn't
tell
drugs.
you.
This is not drugs. It's a pin.
It's a pin. Stop
So,
it. But
it
let me
just-
tell you how
I just wanna make
Hispanic
sure.
Miami is, right? If you go to Miami and you speak English, they may respond in Spanish and expect you to respond in Spanish, and you may not be served. That is a possibility, depending on where you are, because that's happened. I mean, luckily I'm Hispanic, but like I've tested people doing that, just kind of like as a curious thing. But very interesting. Super good place for business if you guys are looking to move your businesses to Miami. Definitely
I have more swag
check out
somewhere.
Miami. Awesome place. I hear Garcon coming. I wonder if our audio is all good. Okay, he's saying it's good. I think maybe. I don't know. But other than that, what else have we been doing? We've been doing a lot of stuff with individual clients. If you guys are familiar with the Blockchain Foundation, yes, the Florida Blockchain Foundation, that's also one of our partners.
FBF.
Yeah, FBF. You guys should definitely check them out as well. Their next conference is coming up. It's going to be the 17th of September. They are doing their next conference in the Port of Miami, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be a super big event. You guys should all check it out. It's basically more for companies more than, you know, regular consumer, but just giving companies a good leadway and educating them on the different aspects of the blockchain and how it can be used and things like that. Oh, I said leadway. So I was like, what did I say wrong?
The funniest thing. Oh, man.
Yeah, Tim has this thing where if I mean, I know I'm saying, so sometimes I'll pronounce a word wrong, even though I'm thinking I'm saying it right, so he'll poke me. That's his new thing. So if you guys catch Tim trying to, like, hurt me, I promise, like, don't call the police. It's fine.
Call him. You all know where I'm at. Call him.
Wow. Anyways, so
where are they gonna go?
other than that, it's just individual stuff for you guys. But we've been doing stuff. There's gonna be a lot of different things that's gonna be coming to the channel. I'm excited for that as well. But without further ado,
Annalise, did you know?
wow, did I know what, Tim?
Did
What
you
I
know that Square, like Cash App or whatever, sold 125 million? I think it is in Bitcoin.
They sold $125 million in Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin in Q2.
Cash App, Square Cash.
These people right here, okay?
My guy Jack Dorsey.
Jackie D.
That's awesome. Okay, wow, that's a good amount.
So yeah, so today they reported their second quarter earnings. There was also a cool shout out to Bitcoin. We'll get to that in a second. So they reported their second quarter earnings, $125 million in Bitcoin sales. So it doesn't mean that they made $125 in profits,
Right.
but that they sold $125 million worth of Bitcoin in the second quarter of this year.
That's awesome.
That's nuts.
That's a pretty good deal there. Awesome. I feel awesome for Jack. Actually, in addition to that, they were actually giving out Bitcoin the other day. If you guys weren't aware,
I didn't win, so I don't care.
I didn't win either. I was kind of like, please pay me in Bitcoin.
Jackie
But
Dangles, what's going
on
on?
Snapchat and Instagram, I don't know if they'll ever do it again. Probably it was like a little giveaway.
Twitter, Instagram. That was on
Twitter
Snapchat?
and Instagram. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
not Snapchat.
Cool,
Maybe I don't know. But on Twitter and Instagram, if you guys follow Cash App, which is actually a pretty decent thing to follow because they post random kind of giveaways.
Yeah.
It's called Super Cash Friday or Super Friday.
It was called something.
Something
They
like
gave
that.
It like a quirky, fun name.
But essentially, they give you money if you follow them, repost their post, and then just comment your Cash App name. You may win between, I think, like $10 or $100 and $500, or it was an amount like $1,000, up to $1,000, and it may be in Bitcoin. You might win a whole Bitcoin.
They were giving out. I think it was like they started with $30-something thousand, and they were just breaking that down and giving it out in pieces or whatever. So
Right.
that's pretty.
Well,
cool.
I think the total amount that they were giving out was $100,000.
100,000.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe when I saw it, they were like, "Oh, we have this."
We're
much
down
left.
to 30.
Okay,
Yes,
that makes sense.
It was. They were counting down from $100,000, which wow. I'm gonna have to like look over, tune in every Friday, like first thing in the morning, because there's no way that I cannot miss something like that again. Like they gave out a whole Bitcoin.
Technically,
I want a whole Bitcoin.
Technically,
I want a whole Bitcoin.
we technically, I'm not going to do it or help any of you hooligans do it, but technically someone could write a script that parses Twitter, specifically the @Jack account, because that's Jack Dorsey's Twitter, okay, and the Cash App accounts to see exactly when they post that, and then automatically just retweet it with the appropriate tags. Technically,
Well, sure, that's just algorithm based and
I could do that.
whatever.
Saying. So, anyways, the cool thing about their 125 million is during that quarter, their total revenue was 260 million. So Bitcoin made up like half of their revenue.
That's crazy. That's awesome, actually.
So
Wow.
more people were, well, not more people, but like almost the same amount of people were buying Bitcoin as was like the fees that they got from Cash App. Because the only other thing that they get money from is the fees. They don't get money from just these
cashing out.
transactions. So.
Yeah.
So that means that the transactions that were happening far surpassed what, the Bitcoin transactions that were happening, because like for their fees to have been 135 million or whatever that number is that I'm looking for is a lot.
That is a lot.
But
That's
still
awesome.
though, that's nuts.
Shout out to Cash App, guys.
The
Look at
cool
you guys.
shout out was
I love
that-
Dorsey, man. Like, honestly, when he hired those developers to work on the back end to develop blockchain further,
Right.
that was awesome. Like, that came out of his pocket. He didn't use any of the company's money. Like, shout out to Jack Dorsey for really pushing adoption.
Jack Dangles.
You're the guy.
So he is quoted as having said, "We love you, Bitcoin," on the investor call.
What a cutie.
So investor calls are they're so boring. But I mean, if you listen, you would have got cool little tidbit there.
We love you, Bitcoin. Oh, I like how you said we instead of like I. That's nice. I like when people say we. Includes all of us, but that's awesome. I mean, he's doing his thing. I'm glad for Dorsey. So, moving on. More than Jack Dorsey today. Let's see what's going on.
Oh
in the
wait,
bit
hold
space.
on. Did I read these wrong?
I'm holding on.
Did
What's going on?
Did I read
What
these
happened?
wrong?
What did you do? Are you giving people false information?
Oh wait, no. So hold on. Okay. Square. I got it. Okay, so Cash App did 260 million, but Square as a whole did 1.17 billion.
Oh.
Billion.
Okay.
Con el B.
Well, I mean, Square does the so I mean, Cash App is just a Cash App that we use, and then Square is their POS merchant processing system.
You can also be a merchant on Cash App though, so
Really?
you can.
Hmm.
You know what else? Did you know that the new Galaxy S10, the one that has the crypto wallet in it, you can set that up as a POS?
What?
So you know how like you can touch the phones back to back or whatever for like NFC stuff?
Uh-huh.
I can boop money to you.
Okay.
I don't know about from crypto. That would be kind of cool.
Is
but
that
also
like
kinda
are
dangerous.
you okay, so do you mean
like-
like the Samsung Pay? Like what do
Yeah,
you
I can Samsung pay you money. And
You
so
can
like
Google
we can,
Pay people money too.
Right, no, so but hold on. So we can do that as like boop, Google Pay money, Samsung Pay money, whatever. But also I can literally have it set up as a POS. So like I'm ringing people up or whatever and they use their phone and tap it against my phone to pay for the transaction. So since
Huh.
everybody has a phone, if that feature rolls out to like all Samsung stuff, like that would be kind of
That'd be kind of awesome.
fire.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So-
That's actually really cool. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, duly noted. That's weird. I've never really been like Samsung, but they have a lot of cool like new features that come out with their phones. That's awesome. Anyways,
Oh, here's that thing you were mentioning, Square Crypto. That's their open source contribution.
their open source. Okay. Awesome.
network.
Got it. So, should we move on to our hot topics of the evening?
Should we?
Should we?
Man, that rubber
Should
ducky is
we?
bothering me. I did not foresee that being an issue when I put a yellow duck on my computer.
Oh, the Pikachu's not showing up either.
Show ain't.
Oh,
Show ain't.
maybe the sensitivity is high. But anyways.
If you want to give me money and have me put your sticker on my laptop, I'll do it.
Oh my goodness.
If you also want to give me money and have me put a sticker on Annalise's laptop while she's sleeping, I'll do that too. So, but don't tell her though.
You're ridiculous.
Nothing to see
Anyways,
here. Nothing to see here.
Tim, moving on to our hot topics, guys, of the evening. We're gonna do a few stories here. Crypto news. Do. Where's our cool little thingamajig?
The hot topics?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
You ready for that?
Let's do some hot topics. And no, not the clothing store.
Did I don't know if I added a background. Let's just try it. Let's just try it, see what happens. Let's just try it. I hope I added the audio as well. I'm pretty sure like I added the audio. I don't think I did a background, but
Click
let's just see what happens there. Hot topics. So that's pretty cool.
All right. So, hot topics. What's hot today, guys? Florida. Florida's hot.
Honestly.
Florida's very hot. Let me tell you something about Florida and Florida weather and Florida skin. Absolutely not. No. Anyways.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Not a fan of Florida. Actually, I lived here all my life, but, Florida's just disgusting. Sometimes Tim catches me making armpit noises every now and then, and,
Oh, shout out Block to
thing.
Central in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to Block to Central. Aren't they having,
August 17th?
Yes,
There's
August
gonna be a
17th,
VR
guys.
conference.
If you guys are into virtual reality, quick shout out to Block to Central. If you guys are into virtual reality, they are hosting the first ever VR conference. Get this. VR conference, fully virtual. You can't physically go to a location to go to this conference. However, you can definitely go to AltSpace, which is powered by Microsoft, and enter their virtual world. Just sign up with an account. It's free. You have the option of doing it 2D from your computer, or you can wear a headset. Either one, works. They're going to have a conference. Companies as big as Engine are going to be there. CryptoKitties is going to be there. They're going to be giving out kitties. You want a free kitty? You want a free kitty?
Yes.
You want a free kitty?
I
Yes.
do. I
You
do want a free kitty.
Yeah, so go to the conference. It's August 17th. I believe the first one's free. So it's free to attend.
What? Free and free kitties?
It's free to download, right? You can make an avatar. There's different worlds. It's going to be a crypto conference regarding the gaming space. So if you're into gaming, definitely check it out. Like I said, Engine's going to be there. CryptoKitties is going to be there. There's going to be other companies and other startups who are starting up virtual reality worlds who are going to be there. I think there's going to be a company that they sell virtual spaces in crypto. Did you kind of like Decentraland? If I'm not mistaken, so very similar. So there's gonna be a lot of companies there, a lot of people you can talk to.
Here's the thing. Okay, so Crypto Don Fepe said
Don
that
Fepe.
I'm there, no doubt. So that's super lit. Here's what I'm gonna do. Either it's gonna be a race to see who does it first. Either Block the Central if you want to add in the chat here like a list of the companies and stuff that's gonna be there, and or Garcon if you're listening right now, which I'm sure you are. Go ahead and shoot me that list, and then I'll read it off, or we'll read it off, or whatever of some of the companies that'll be there.
Yes,
So.
we'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Tim, you're a smart guy. I don't care what anyone says about you. Sometimes you have some crazy whack hair. Sometimes you bump your head into poles. That's fine.
Let me tell you something about Annalise. Okay,
They're
she
great.
likes to make fun of me or whatever, but she's actually slowly turning into me. Cause
You said that
we
the other
hang
day.
out way too much.
We do hang out way
and
too much.
she takes all my little idioms and whatnot, and it really
But
bugs
I make
me.
them cooler.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
You're just jealous.
And it really bugs me. So we're
You're
talking
okay.
about it now in front of all these people.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're okay. It's totally fine. So, IRS guys, hot topic, right? So IRS taxes, something every crypto head fears. We don't like taxes.
So first of all, we don't like taxes actually. Now here's the thing. So it's usually places that have KYC AML requirements that are actually required and are going to be reporting to the IRS for them to have known that you have crypto. However, places like Coinbase do not report under 20K.
Yes, I remember seeing that. That was the whole thing last year.
So unless you are 20K deep or more, you should be fine. Regarding that, and or if you already had crypto from way back, they don't know. I don't know if I got a letter because the IRS doesn't have my address. Duh, stupids. But
living off the grid is kind of hard, but I just don't understand how you do it and then are part of a media company. Like John McAfee, he's like a whole nother species somehow. Like he just kind of just smuggles. He's a king of smugglers for some reason. I don't know. Everything's kind of just like.
If
all over
Ron
the place.
Swanson wasn't my spirit animal, John McAfee would be my spirit animal. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but it's 100% Ron Swanson.
Like I just don't understand. I just don't understand.
Is my spirit animal.
It's like you're hiding in plain sight,
Okay, so I want anyone who's watching right now to post in the chat who your spirit animal is. Not what. Like, I don't want it to actually be an animal. I want it to be a person. Who is your person's spirit animal? Who's your spirit person?
Wow, that's weird because my dog is definitely my spirit animal.
Well,
he's like an animal, but like he's like a person.
No, but y'all don't have the same temperament though.
Yes, we do.
No, he's so chill.
No,
You're rambunctious.
Okay, he's rambunctious too.
He's rambunctious around new people.
No. You literally touched him this morning and he like growled like for no reason.
First of all, he definitely had to have heard something outside because the boy would never growl at me like that.
Right, but he's just he understands like sarcasm and he's like rambunctious.
It must have been a joke because there's no way.
Yeah, but I'm joking. Like I'm a sweetheart, right?
Wait, hold on. So he understands sarcasm and supposedly that translates to you somehow.
Yeah, you've never so right. Hear me out, right. So you know how dogs sense fear.
Sure.
So my dog senses fear because he's a dog, right? And then if there's a person who approaches him, and they're timid, even though they really don't have to be timid, because obviously animals read that. He can pick up on it and he'll kind of mess with them.
First of all, you're not trying to tell me that I was timid. Me and him wrestle. Like a real deal wrestle.
I'm not saying you're timid, but people who like approach him, like just random people.
You're trying to say that I'm timid around trunks. There's literally no way.
Listen, Tim.
Because me and him
clean
wrestle.
your earwax, my friend. Your ears are stuffed. Listen.
What?
Listen. I know you haven't showered today.
First of all, that's rude.
I know, it's a long day, but listen, right?
That's rude.
It's fine. Okay. It's fine. You're dirty. It's fine. Anyways, guys. So, my dog's my spirit animal. End of story. Right. Back to
dirty?
the IRS.
I'm dirty?
Back to the IRS. Back to the IRS. Yes, back to the IRS. Back to the IRS, guys. So, like Tim was saying, most countries that involve KYC law, those are the countries that don't fear them. But if you do...
Do you guys smell Mediterranean spices?
You're rude. If you do have your crypto, if I'm not mistaken, until you cash it out, is that not when you claim it as profit? Is it not similar to stocks and bonds? Until the point that you actually, retrieve that money, that's when... So yes and no, right? From a legal, lawful standpoint, first of all, the legal and lawful. Whoa.
What was it? The 13th Amendment or the 16th Amendment? The one that's for tax. I think it was the 16th Amendment.
The one with the 2 digits
was 13 and 16.
That's the joke. It's fine.
Continue. Anyways, that amendment was actually never lawfully ratified, so it doesn't even exist. Anyways, the legal, lawful way that it's technically supposed to work is that you don't pay capital gains taxes until you gain capital in the form of U.S. dollars.
Right.
Because the IRS does not have jurisdiction. Like if I'm an American but I have a business in Europe and I want to, spend my euros in America, like I'll pay taxes like at the time of sale or whatever, but they can't tax me on those euros.
Right.
The same way that you can't tax somebody on Bitcoin. You can only tax them on Bitcoin once they take it from Bitcoin to a US dollar. Now, here's the interesting part where I think that they're just kind of grasping at straws, not really sure what they're doing. When you buy a stock, like you said, for example, right? Mm-hmm. There are multiple companies in the background that are facilitating the quote-unquote physical transfer of that stock from person to person. So let's say like each stock has its own kind of serial. It's probably a hash or whatever, but let's say each stock has its own serial. Technically, that stock that you purchased at that time and you sold at a different time matured at a specific rate, right? Most stocks, the way that it's set up to trade is called FIFO, first in, first out. So if I bought a stock back in 2012 and I bought another one today, the one that I sell is the one from 2012. FIFO, F-I-F-O, first in, first out.
FIFO.
So the stock that I'm selling today, if I sold all my stock today of whatever company, or half of it is the original stock that I purchased, not the new stock. So usually it's set up like that, which is why capital gains is a thing, because you gained over that time from however many years. So that's just not the case with Bitcoin, right? Like you can't prove that it's the same Bitcoin because it's literally bits of digital data. Like it's not possible to do that, right? Mm-hmm. There's just numbers in a ledger. Only way it would be possible to do that, not even really, is if like you're mining and it's a freshly minted Bitcoin that's never been moved around ever, then it would come from the genesis to your wallet, and there's proof that that's the one that existed and whatever. But like other than that, there's no way. So get a good mixing service. Honestly, that's how I feel about it. We got into crypto because the US dollar makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. The Federal Reserve makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Today I tweeted, I was talking to Gator. If you guys follow Bitcoin Gator, I think his name was on Twitter, but
That's the homie, by the way.
That's a homie, yeah. Shout out Gator. But he was talking about how the Federal Reserve is a monopoly and the United States dollar and things like that. And my response to that was, if only the masses knew how the U.S. Reserve worked, America would be having a monetary Brexit.
Right.
Like that to me was just like that, just one of those things that click. So that was interesting.
Not only is like the monetary policy stupid, like the way that money is created and then taxed is stupid.
Are you gonna use the pens and I mean, I'm sure everyone probably here knows how the monetary.
Here's how it works, okay? I am the Federal Reserve, okay? And the money that we've invented is pens, right? This is how you transact. So if I want to buy something, I buy it with pens, right? And you're a country, okay? And you, for whatever stupid reason, have relinquished your right to create pens.
Please, I need pens.
Right, because you have an economy that you have to stimulate, right?
Yes,
So that makes sense. So yeah, no, I'll totally give you pens. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Since you can't make them, I've made these 2 pens. I'll loan them to you, no problem. I need 3 pens back, though.
Where do I get these pens from?
Oh, so you don't have enough pens to pay me back? So you have to pay me back 3 pens?
Yes.
Oh, no biggie. So you just need another loan of 1 more pen. Now you can pay me back those 3 pens. Thank you. But you have no pen. No, so you need more pens.
I do need more pens.
That's fine, girl. I got you. I'll give you 3 pens. No big deal. Everything is fine. But I need 5 back now.
I don't have 5 pens.
That's how money works. It's so stupid. It doesn't it just grinds my gears, yo. It's so stupid.
Well, yeah, there's a fun fact for you guys. Speaking of mining,
it's not even the same kind of pen.
117 miners were seized in Iran because mining in Iran is illegal and you can't mine.
Whoa, for real?
Yes, you can't mine in Iran. That's illegal.
Why?
It's just the law. It's banned.
I don't
Just a fun fact.
I don't understand why certain things are banned. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I understand that these governments feel threatened or whatever because, like, they're not in control of the money. But, like, you don't need to be in control of the money to accumulate it. You just need to have good products and services that people want to trade the money for.
Right.
It's like the same thing I tell people about, like, oh, rich people have it easy because they're already rich. I mean, I guess, but not really, because the whole object of business is that you have a product or service that people want, and they're taking money from their bank account and putting it into your bank account. The amount of money that you started with in your bank account doesn't have anything to do with the money that they're taking out of their bank account and putting into yours because you have a good product and or service. So, like, it doesn't make sense to me to be afraid of Bitcoin. It's a new type of money. I don't care if we go back to trading seashells and rocks. Like, whatever money is, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to stack it. I'm trying to use it to buy things, commodities, services. It doesn't make sense.
Next hot topic. Roger Ver. So, Roger Ver, I guess previously listed as the CEO of Bitcoin.com, sometimes confused with the big CEO of Bitcoin himself, which no, he's not the CEO of Bitcoin himself. No one's the CEO because Bitcoin's not a company.
Well, he would be the founder of
Bitcoin Cash.
Right.
No. Well, I'm talking about like Bitcoin.
Which is Bitcoin.com.
Yes.
That's very confusing for newbies.
Right, it's confusing.
Bitcoin.org because it's an organization, not a company.
Right.
See that a lot of people don't know that the dots in a website actually dictates like what that thing is. Like obviously .gov is for government agencies. .com is literally stands for companies, right? And then .org is for organizations. So that's how it's supposed to be. But now you got all these other dots that are just like weird.
.io.
Well, that's cool because like input, output, whatever. Like, that's kind of cool for like tech companies or whatever. But
Well, I mean, hey, but
stuff's getting kind of
Roger Ver,
sauced out.
that guy. So he moved his position from being the CEO of Bitcoin.com to being an executive chairman. He kind of didn't tell nobody. He just did it.
Zil, what?
.zil. What is that? I've never heard of .zil. Interesting. But he moved his position from being the CEO to executive chairman. Why? Great question. I have no idea. But CCN actually wrote an article on it, which I saw this afternoon. And if you go to the archived, I guess, webpage of Bitcoin.com, you'll see that it says CEO under his picture, and now it says executive chairman.
So if you don't know how to do that, there's two ways you can get to the. Well, there's a few ways. There's two ways that I do it, right? You can either view cached versions of the website when you're doing a Google search. Next to the link, it's going to have a little arrow pointing down. You click on that, view cached version. Boom, you're good. Or if you want to see like from further back, you can use something called the Wayback Machine, which I hope is still a thing. I haven't used it in a while. But the Wayback Machine, if you Google that, will also help you go way back. So continue.
So the theory right now is because he did this. He's kind of like him and Craig Wright obviously are kind of the commodities of the Bitcoin blockchain space right now. But what people are saying or assuming why he did this is his messy history with Bitcoin exchanges. Is this a move in his exit as a CEO?
It's gonna switch.
That's
back
kind of like a theory. Maybe. Why not?
Real quick, so archive.
I mean, it's not like it's. I mean, obviously, it's not like an exit scam or anything like that. But it's. He kind of just kind of quietly switched positions, and he was planning on launching a full-blown exchange on Bitcoin.com in September, if I'm not mistaken. It was exchange.bitcoin.com. Yes.
Where's that part on the website where he's like listed or whatever? Where would that be?
I'm assuming under like team or something like that. If you look, let me take a look here. I'll tell you. He is under. Yeah, executive team. It should be meet the team, and it should be executive team. He should be under there.
Why am I having trouble finding this?
Are you crashing? What's happening?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back a little bit further just to find it because I don't know.
Oh, it looks like they updated the website. Because last time I checked, I don't remember the website being that color.
Oh no, this is old. I'm on the Wayback Machine right now.
You're on the Wayback Machine. Way
But it's
back.
not okay. It's literally taking a snapshot. It's not showing me the website. This is not actually loading. That's a picture. Oh, it is loading. Okay.
Cool. So it looks like it's working.
But where's the team part?
I don't know. Oh. Is there something at the bottom? Jobs, wallet, contact us, partners, legal advice, something about side, buy, news.
Print money. What on earth?
Print money, haha.
I'm over it. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
I don't see it. Developers, maybe?
I doubt it, but let's check.
It's a quick link. I don't.
No.
Yeah, no, it's just.
About. Duh, that makes sense.
Well, that's probably about developing whatever. But yeah, so that's just something that I kind of caught this afternoon.
Over it.
Also, CCN caught just a little.
Who caught it first? You or
story
CCN?
there. Well, CCN of course got it, and then I saw it. I mean, sure, I can do investigative journalism and really dive in, but
Shout
I
out
have
Bitcoin
to
Jake.
find a company. But hey, Jake, hi, how are you? But yeah, just a quick thing about our friend Roger Ver over here. Let's see if there's anything else in the news in terms of hot topics.
What's his name? Fake Toshi. What's his name?
Fake Toshi. You're talking about Craig?
Craig.
Yeah.
Krieg.
Krieg.
So Krieg, volume up. It's at a 4. Needs to be an 8. I can probably. Let me see what I can. Let me just get that.
Krieg.
Is that better?
Is that better, guys? You guys let us know. Is the volume better?
I don't want to wall out, but if that's.
I speak pretty loud.
I might have to.
I know Tim kind of whispers, but
yeah, I do whisper.
Yeah,
You're right.
Sometimes you got.
Anyway, so he lost his thing in the UK of his like defamation whatever lawsuit because I am Satoshi or whatever. He lost it in the UK.
Oh really?
So you know how he has like the Florida one going on too?
Yeah.
The whatever
In
one
West
was
Palm.
in the UK, he lost. So. All right, cool. Sorry about that volume, guys. Yell at me earlier next time. Don't wait so long. Jeez.
Jake just got here. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just Jake. Maybe your volume's down, Jake.
You ever think about that? You ever think about that, Jake?
Anyways, yeah. So, I didn't know he lost that. That's cool. I didn't see that. But I know he has. Does he have another trial? If I'm not mistaken, because this one, and I want to go to that one because outsiders are welcome to the courthouse. There was a few people that I followed on Twitter that went, and I was like,
can we
no
film
way.
in there?
No, you can't. You can't have anything. That's not in court. It's not allowed. I mean, if you want to sneak in a potato or like a GoPro somewhere, sure, but like you're not allowed to film. I think they said they took away people's cell phones and like, yeah, that was a whole thing.
I have my phone on me. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to give away too many details, but
listen, I don't know. I don't know. Every court case is different, right? I don't know the logistics of what is and is not allowed, but based on what people are saying, you are not allowed to film, which is not weird in court. You're usually not allowed to film in court, and usually, if your court Jay's file is being filmed, it's being filmed by the county, by approved, whoever it is that films it. Like, how they film, like, Kodak's thing and, like, the shooter from Parkland. Like, there's certain things that they do film. I don't think this was one that was allowed to be filmed.
Those were very Broward references.
Yes. Yes, they were Broward references.
They were very Broward.
Yes, but, I don't think. If somebody does it, cool. Like, whenever that court, I'm going to look up that court date, and we're going to figure something out.
Wow, so $73,000 he had to pay. Craig, apparently, and apparently Bitcoin Jake keeps everything 100, including his volume.
Well, I'm glad, Jake.
Also, the female journalist got tattle-told on by I like that, tattle-told, on by the other dude doing journalism in there. Here's the thing. Us journalists gotta work together.
They do. Why would you do that? You sneaky
How
bastard.
often are we willing to like share footage and like just what I mean? Like let's work together.
It's a tough world out there. We're not paid enough for our content, man. Like it's you gotta work it until you've worked and you've made it. And
right.
You've prospered. I'm sorry.
Speaking of
I
prospering,
dropped your hat. I apologize. Anyways, speaking of prospering,
right. There's a map on the wall, and I'm not gonna.
Oh, are we gonna mention that?
I'm not gonna talk about it in detail because we gotta lock a couple things down.
We do gotta lock a couple things down.
But here's the thing: we have been to a number of crypto conferences, varying levels of fun and entertainment at all of them.
Right.
Extremely varying. Some of them, are cool because they have an open bar. Some of them are cool because of the speakers, but like there's not, it leaves a little something to desire. I'm gonna cut myself off right there. And so here's the thing. We are going to be hosting basically like a conference 2.0, like a way better version of a Bitcoin conference. And so eventually at some point, I'm going to want all you guys to go on bitsandtokens.com. I'm going to have like a special part of the website for you to like just kind of sign up for like updates and stuff. And it'll help us gauge interest. But we're going to have like a super, super fun, very affordable, like a conference 2.0 is the word I want to go with right now. Because if I use other words, it might give away too much. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. Literally like
literally
all the surprise. We were up till like what yesterday, like 9,
no
10, like
I need you
11,
to understand
like
that I am still on the same day as I was when I went to bed.
Right, like we didn't.
The day has not changed.
We worked like it was like, okay, how many hours a day should we put in? Oh, like at least 2 hours a day was a lie because we're at that for like
hours.
More than 10 hours.
The sun was up. People were at work. I was just on my computer trying to figure things out.
I'm there like live tweeting, live Facebooking, like I'm dying. I need so much caffeine. What's happening to my body, my life?
But you know what? Sometimes you get, Bitcoin doesn't sleep, and you know what? Sometimes neither do I. So right. It's fine. And because of that, this will happen.
We already had like a lot of like the plan already down or whatever. But we just kind of locked down some of the giveaways. I can say giveaways, right? Well, I already said it.
Giveaways.
So we locked down some of the giveaways that we're gonna be doing. There's gonna be a gang of giveaways. Probably do some Xboxes and VR headsets and all sorts of stuff. So there's gonna be giveaways. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff. There's gonna be food there. It's gonna be so cool, and just it's gonna be an amazing time. So we want everybody to go, and you know, it's gonna be here locally in South Florida. You know, we definitely want everybody to go. So
yeah, it's good. It's definitely going to be an event to come out to. Eventually, what we want to do is we want to go cross country. So that will be a next step.
After the first one, when there's like crazy like news and like press coverage about it, and people are like, "Oh my God, I want to do this," we'll have like a vote to see where we go next.
Yeah.
Like I think I know where I want to go next. Like logistically, that makes sense.
We're thinking maybe a state or two up.
Right.
But you never know. I was actually thinking out like north, mid. What's mid? Mid-north? North?
Mid-north?
Mid-north?
I don't think that's a thing.
Is that a thing? Like, what is Chicago considered?
The Midwest.
It's in the Midwest, is it really?
I think.
It's pretty high up.
I might have lied about that.
That's why I said mid-north. Like, it's very north. It's basically touching Canada, if I'm not mistaken. And then, I mean...
Well, Chicago... Does Chicago touch Canada?
Isn't Chicago in Michigan?
Well, Michigan touches Canada.
Isn't Chicago in Michigan?
Does Michigan touch Canada?
Yes, that's where the Great Lakes are. It's a little mitten.
But is it on a lake or is it on
the Great
Canada?
Lakes surround Michigan, and it basically it's
what
Michigan.
Lake is that? Lake Huron? What lake is that?
There's 3 lakes. There's 3 Great Lakes there. They kind of just.
That doesn't even make any sense.
What do you mean that doesn't make?
No,
any
not
sense?
that. Sorry. I should have led with this picture. Actually, this picture doesn't even make any sense.
What happened?
How is this the Midwest? That's just like the mid. Like that's not.
There's just the mid.
That's not even the Midwest. What are you saying to me?
I mean, kind of, because then you have like the actual northern state. I don't know. Anyways, guys, we'll figure it out. But
and why does the South go up so far?
I don't know. Stop asking questions. Anyways, yeah. So back to crypto. Jake from State Farm, if that's really who you are.
That is not the first time you made that joke.
I love that joke. Anyways, so another thing that I saw. So Satoshi has been, actually I started off that sentence completely wrong. Crypto Twitter has been wanting to make a Satoshi symbol. Have you seen that?
Oh, okay. Kind of like how there's like a dollar symbol and a cent symbol. Is
right.
that what you mean?
So they want to make a Satoshi symbol, but for some reason nobody can agree on a symbol. There's been like this whole discussion of how they should make it.
We as a company don't even agree on like the Bitcoin symbol compared to like the rest of the world, because we use the side one,
right? And so that one looks really weird. I don't know why.
The straight up and down one is cool, but like the reason why I initially used the side one is because at that time the straight up and down one wasn't one that you could just easily copy and paste. Mm-hmm. Whereas the one with the
if
side
I'm not
was
mistaken, Apple iOS 12 even added it to their.
They did in fact.
Yeah, system.
There's the actual text of it is there. There's glyphs, whatever that means, of it, and then there's icons of it. There's 4 different design aesthetic icons that you can use. So
yeah, but
that's neat.
Yeah, apparently they're trying to figure out a symbol. Maybe they'll figure out a symbol. I don't know why, but there's a GitHub thing going on besides Crypto Twitter where they're trying to make a depository for a bundle of different symbols.
Wow, there's literally a news article. I'm gonna switch from hot topics for a second. There's literally a news article that was like exactly what you said. That's so funny.
Yeah, no, it's on Twitter. It's there. If you look for it, it's there. You'll find it.
Crypto
I've
Twitter
been tweeting,
really wants a Satoshi symbol.
I've been
but
tweeting
nobody
more
can
recently.
Agree.
If you guys don't follow me on Twitter,
I hate all of these. Oh my god. Oh no.
I hate all of these. Is that like an infinity sign in the background? Like, what is that? Can you tell me what that is?
I hate all of these.
Can you tell me what that is?
Is there a way that I can design one and submit it?
Look, somebody literally took the at symbol at the one on the top and put an S in it with a dollar sign looking.
Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. That actually makes the most sense, even though I still hate it, but that one makes the most sense.
Why?
Because they're called sats. Satoshi, sats.
Wow.
It's a sat symbol.
Oh, wow. A sat symbol.
So okay, all right. So if listen, if I was coerced and forced to pick one of these, I'm picking the sat symbol for now. But I'm not sold on any of them, to be honest with you.
Sat symbol.
Hijack the dollar sign. That's mad funny.
I mean, that's literally what this looks like. I mean, it's yeah. Okay, I get the sat. That makes the most, I guess, logical sense, right? Logically, we use logic in this crypto space, right?
See, like this, you used to not be able to do this. Like I used to not be able to just come up here and like do that.
That's awesome, though.
But you can now, so that's cool.
Technology, woo! Sorry, guys. I make ridiculous noises. Just don't mind me.
You make ridiculous noises. No, that's true. You do make this
without the noises. Knobs. It could look better without them. It would look smoother. It would be definitely easier to even write out because to make that symbol, you can't make it in one like pen strike. You have to it would be really weird. Number one, because you have to overlap. It's either you make the S and then the at and then add the notches, or
oh man, I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't make my S's from top to bottom. I make my S's from bottom to top. Like a psychopath.
Do you have a notepad? Like a psychopath. You write backwards? Are you the person who? Are you like the person who writes from the line and up?
I don't write backwards, but when I do my S's, I do my S's like this.
Yeah, like from the line and up. Like you don't do it like this way. You do it like this way.
Y'all can't see that, but yeah, I make my S's from the bottom.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why people write from the bottom. That's weird. Okay, so if I was to do...
Yeah, no knobs on the sat symbol. But also, what about bottom S'ers like me? You ever think about that?
So if you're a bottom S'er, you just start backwards from the at symbol, and then I guess just...
That's not like natural at all. Like that just is weird. Look at that.
It looks like a hook, honestly. It's very weird, but I don't know. Who knows? We're just
I don't like any of those.
We're just gonna figure it out.
So let's see. I want to see what the GitHub.
Crypto Twitter is a whole shit show in itself. We'll figure it out. Crypto Twitter. Oh man, great place, guys, great place. So moving on, let's see if there's anything else that's interesting in the news.
God,
I personally haven't seen too much. Actually, what did I tweet about today?
Oh, they only have 2 right now that they're supposedly considering.
Which ones? Oh, you're in the GitHub?
Yeah, I'm on the actual GitHub. There's only 1 and 2. That's weird. Okay, no.
Okay, no. No, why would they do that? That looks so stupid. Why would they do that? That makes me feel uneasy. Like, I get why they connected it because that was one of the knobs, but that just looks uneasy.
This one looks better than the other one to some degree.
It's because the S is not connected, but the knob, it looks weird. It looks weird. You might as well take the knob off the top of that S. Like, it looks strange.
If you squint, it kind of looks like who's the one that did all those weird paintings? Was Picasso? If you squint, it kind of looks like a weird, like...
I'm squinting and all I see is my eyelashes because
who is
honestly,
it? Picasso? Van Gogh? Who's the one that makes it where, like, your ears, like, on the top of your head and, like, everything is, like, weird? It looks like one of those to me if I, like, squint at it.
Like, abstract? I think that was Picasso. Whatever. I'm pretty sure that was Picasso. Van Gogh could have... I think Van Gogh's the one who made the art that was realistic, but it was just a bunch of stuff everywhere. Like a clock in the middle of, like, the Midwest.
Starry Night, right?
Yes, but I'm pretty sure... Hold on. Let's... this history lesson, I guess, whatever. But yeah, I don't like that symbol whatsoever. It's terrible.
Whatsoever, child.
It's terrible. Like, it's just terrible.
Nah, it's really not. I'm not a big fan of that.
I'm not a fan of that one. Yeah, Van Gogh does a Starry Night. You're right. He uses a starry. Which one's the one?
Well, what is that type of art called? Abstract Impressionism?
This one? Oh, speaking of art, shout out to all the crypto artists out there, guys. I'm not sure if you've met them. Society.io. If you are someone
follow my guys on Twitter right now.
Why are you screaming? I'm speaking. Anyway, Society.io. It's a really good place where I guess people who are in the artistic industry, I kind of looked at it, not really, but all I know is that we got all our artists from Mining District from there. I looked at their website, but you basically can join the society and they'll help find you places. Like, they'll help find events for you. Yeah, social network, whatever. They'll help find events, which is really cool. Everything is on the blockchain. It's very interesting. But all the artists, such as Transparency, Do What You Love, and then... Wow, what was the last name of the last guy? Fractal art? Fractal art?
Decrypt?
Fractal Decrypt? Fractal Decrypt.
He actually just tweeted me today.
Yes, Fractal Decrypt. Those 3 artists were at the Mining Digital event. Fabulous art, fantastic. If you guys ever are interested into blockchain, Bitcoin art, anything of that, nature, really cool. Honestly, check them out. They have social media everywhere. If you guys go to miningdistrict.com, maybe they're on there. But go to society.io. It's if you guys are interested in kind of just doing, I guess, social networking of some sort and putting your stuff out there, which seems like what it is. It says social networking, but that's where they got the artists from. So it has something to do with connecting people, I guess, to events, if I'm not mistaken. They help you with events. Something like that. But anyways, moving on now. Haven't really... Is there anything else that you've heard in terms of hot topics, I guess, in the news? Stuff has kind of been like in and out.
I think his last name is Gordienko. There we go. Yep. DoWhatYouLove.art. Oh, that's a sick website, bro. That's sick.
No, his stuff is awesome.
That's
his stuff is really cool. He was actually shooting a video the other day with the guy who has the big red camera that we see all the time.
Show off. Not you, the guy with the camera.
Oh, no, I was reading the comments because I saw Jake put a poop, and I'm not sure why.
Lefty? Oh, maybe not. The video is probably flipped.
I see. Okay, and that's 2 poop. Okay, I see. All right, I see, guys.
Gali is the artist with the clock.
Is that his name?
Well, according to our chat.
Something like that. Not too sure, but you guys know.
Is that Salvador? Is that who that is? Am I remembering that correctly? Salvador Dali? That sounds right. Right?
I don't know.
Hey, he's no Sergey. I'll tell you that much right now, okay? Because this guy is lit. He's super cool. You know what he just did recently? You know the Marine Stadium in oh god, was that Key Biscayne? The place where Vegan Fest was.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
the Marine,
not Key Biscayne. That's the Key Virginia.
Virginia Keys. There we go. Boom. So that stadium that you have to pass that has like all the graffiti and stuff. So apparently there's like some project to restore it, and they let a bunch of artists like paint the seats. So they had 60 artists from around the world, and
was he one of them?
Sergey was one of them. He posted a picture.
So cool.
He posted a picture on Twitter, and it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cool.
That's awesome, actually. Wow.
Love his art. It's really cool. If I can find Fractal. I swear to God, I'm way better at typing than this, but the mic is literally right here and my keyboard's right here, and it's just not working for me.
I'm upset. Anyways.
Why can I not find this?
I want to say that's all for our...
I swear that's his name.
What topics? Other thing I kind of want to point out while he's doing that is probably the whole thing with sex and crypto right now. Porn industry is really thriving or trying to thrive on that cryptocurrency. I'm not surprised.
Fractal Encrypt.
Different.
So sorry about getting your name wrong.
Like
I literally know you in real life. I'm so sorry about that. That's
different methods of payments, but that's also a very interesting thing that I found. I mean, I'm not surprised. I remember Pornhub, they were making their own Tubate. Was it Tubate? Tubate was making their own thing?
Yes, still one of our most popular videos.
Yeah, so Tubate was making their own, I guess, currency for people to use and pay, I guess, the content creators. So this guy is cool, right? Let me cut myself off real quick. But this guy is cool. He's different than Sergey because Sergey, he makes really, vivid art. He hides like codes and like little things in his art, so it's really cool. But anyways,
he's one of the original cypherpunks.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
So
but anyways, back to what I was saying. Tubate is a sister company of Pornhub, which has like a bunch of other companies under them, and it's owned by some geek thing. What's the name of them? Geek whatever. Geek guys, some guys who make a lot of money. I don't remember.
What do I know about porn? What?
you don't have to know about
I'm a
porn
connoisseur, yeah.
to understand the company like hierarchy. Because if
I
I'm
don't-
not mistaken, we looked into it once because we're like because I've never heard of that, and I was just like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, like they're owned by Pornhub, and I was like, who the heck owns Pornhub? And then like we just kind of went down that rabbit hole. But anyways, that's like a huge thing right now. Sex and crypto, very big. And I've actually, even on Twitter, I've been seeing. I don't want to say I've been seeing people. I've been seeing porn stars on my Twitter feed who are into crypto, kind of because of this.
What's that one's name? The Asian gal?
Brenda Sparks. Brenda Sparks. So she's one of them who kind of pushes for adoption. But it's kind of becoming big in that space, and I just think that's really interesting. And it's because of the anonymous aspect. There was this VR anime porn thing that you can see, and it was backed by a blockchain. There was another thing that was tweeted the other day.
VR anime blockchain porn?
So girls, they would dress up as cosplay characters, right? And you can see them in VR, and you can pay them using cryptocurrency. I'm pretty sure that's how it was.
Let me tell you something, okay?
It was the whole thing.
No, listen. Y'all are all my friends. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the truth, okay? Here's what you do, okay? Just be a regular person, okay? Like try to be nice for the most part, okay? But you kind of have to be, like not aggressive, but you gotta stand up for your own stuff. You gotta be an alpha male. You know what I mean? Go out there, do your thing. Okay, find you a nice girl and have her dress up as an anime character. Don't pay these internet daddies to that's crazy. Don't do that. Speaking of not paying internet daddies,
I can't knock your boat if that's how that go. I don't think that's how that said.
No. Listen.
Rock your boat. Rock your boat.
Listen. If you want to make life choices like eating meat, I'm vegan, right? But I would never tell somebody like, oh, you're wrong for eating meat. You shouldn't do that. But do whatever you want. Put whatever in your body as long as it's not like disgusting junk food, whatever, okay? I will tell you, however, not to pay internet daddies. Don't do that. Just don't do it. That's weird.
Listen, man, there's a lot of Spank Chain. That was one of them. Do you remember that? Spank Chain. Pull up Spank Chain.
Spank Chain and Pink Coin, I believe,
yes,
is another one.
Yes, the lady. She was trying to basically make sex slavery legal.
And Verge. Verge was one of the cryptocurrencies for one of the porn people.
Yes, that's a whole thing, and it's just because of its transparency.
This has been a long time coming. I have not been paying attention to like how this is intertwined.
It's been like. It's been slowly growing. It's becoming its own little thing.
Listen, all right. Here's the thing. Our Bitcoin address is in the description. If you want to see a nipple right now, okay?
But it has to be yours. It's not mine.
It will be. So if you want to see a nipple right now,
so silly.
I got you. Just send a little donate, okay, and I'll get a little nipple action out there for you.
Oh my goodness.
But so we'll get back to that in like 1 second. But speaking of not paying people on the internet, so there's a scam going around, and like apparently you big dummies are getting caught in this scam, which I just don't understand how, right?
Someone's trying to scam me today. They told me my social security number was suspended.
So the fun thing about the IRS is they only send letters. They will never call you.
They would never call you.
So
like there's not somewhere you can call unless it's like
no,
literally
you can call the IRS.
Like there's
but
literally
they won't call you.
one place.
Yeah.
Like and there's local places, but then that's it. Like
Yeah.
they're not calling.
So anyways, there's a scam going around. So just make sure don't get scammed. Honestly, just ask us. Find us on Twitter. Just ask us questions. See if it's a scam.
Speaking of porn scams, there's a porn scam going around, guys. Apparently, if you get
Literally what I'm
somebody
saying.
telling you
Literally what I'm saying
that
right
they
now.
have footage of you
Cutting me off.
jacking off to stuff on your computer, it's fake. Okay, it's fake. I mean, at what angle is it that you needed to have your ding dong pointed to even get that caught on your webcam? And there's a bunch of other things out there. Tim's gonna tell you a little more about.
You just said my whole
stuff.
shit.
So yes, Bitcoin Jake, it is an older scam. Tim said the same thing, but right now it's kind of
it's coming back. There's a resurgence.
Right. So things kind of die off when it's too much, and then they kind of come back.
How do you tell my whole story, but like shittilier than I would have?
Listen, Listen.
So the fun way to tell the story is, what kind of angle is your webcam at to the screen ratio that they can see? How do you how do you set up like the computer here and then you like back up and go like to the other side of the room? Like, how is it that someone is falling for like, oh, I've seen you jerking it on camera? Like, how? What do you sit on the desk? You leg up this shit? Like, what? How do you like? It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
You went across the room and you were using binoculars to watch the video.
Like, how is this? Like, it makes no sense.
No, it made me funny. It was funny when they sent it to a girl. I was just like, wait a second, pause. What's happening? It's funny. Bitcoin Jakes, he's like, what webcam?
Computer on the desk while the person stands. Yeah, that's weird. Listen, first of all, if that's how you handle your business, you got more issues to worry about than somebody trying to scam you out of Bitcoin, okay? Because that's weird. That is weird.
Fun fact, guys. We actually encountered somebody who paid out to somebody who got him like that. Okay, it was a friend of a friend.
Now hold on, because you throwing people under the whole bus.
I'm not. No. We're not saying names. But a friend of a friend.
We don't know specific. I know specifically for sure that's
probably.
What it was. But we don't like know that that's what it was. But he was like, "Yo, with the information they have, I'd rather be safe than sorry." Blah blah blah. I was just like, "Yo, first of all." Here's the thing. If you're a dummy, right, and you send me Bitcoin because I supposedly have information that I haven't shown you, that I don't have like proof that I have, and you send me Bitcoin, I'm gonna just, I'll delete the information, whatever. No, I'm not gonna delete the information. I'm gonna try to scam you again. Like, haha, I lied. I'm not deleting it. You actually have to send me double.
you phony.
Then what do you do? If you get scammed with that, like, you deserve to get scammed the second time. Like, what do you like? What's wrong with like? That's crazy. Anyways, just it's not a thing, and if it was a thing, that's weird. Like, what the worst that they would like reasonably have is you like with a vein on your forehead from like like that's the worst they would have. Like, there's no way that you're just there, like you're there like intensely looking at the screen. Like, they wouldn't have
that face.
They
Somebody
wouldn't have
make a meme.
dangling.
I can't.
So I don't know.
Somebody cut that up. I can't. I'm gonna make a meme of you. I'm gonna find that face and make a meme of you. That's hilarious. Yeah. So that's one scam. Oh, another scam that has been going around. Software.
Wait. You don't stand? No, the fuck I don't stand. No. What? Hold on. Time out. First of all, stop. No. People don't do that. So let's just moving on. Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass.
What's wrong with you? Fucking heathens.
Wait, so you do it?
First of all, we're moving on. Is what's happening.
Guys, we got him, guys. We got him. Come on, go moving in.
Listen, FBI. First of all, listen, you see me leave in the middle of the night to go service clientele.
Are you a pimp?
No,
I should not
have said clientele. I definitely should not have said clientele.
Wow.
Anyways, so no, stop. Moving on.
Do you use Spank Chain?
No, actually.
Oh, what a shame. You should probably, if you're gonna do services, at least do it in crypto.
I
Anyways,
get paid in food.
So, anyways, guys. So moving on. Other scam that was going around that I was seeing recently is software. I mean, it's kind of like, you probably shouldn't ... whatever.
This
double check your friends if they decide to send you a software, because that's been a thing. I mean, not like someone's like, oh, hey, well, send me money to this address. Like, I feel like that's kind of died out, kind of. I mean, not really. There's still people who fall for that. But anyone saying, oh, like, hey, like, like, try to beta test this. Yeah, just kind of be careful with that. That's another thing that's been going around.
First of all, wouldn't be a scam. That'd be a virus. That's old.
Listen,
that's literally how McAfee made all his money, by protecting people from that.
Right.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't know. I just read about it. But anyways, continuing on.
MFC is way fire. I am upset.
Fire.
I am upset.
Anyways, past hot topics. Hot topics are kind of done. I think we got all our hot topics.
We're done with hot topics, so I don't have to be on fire no more, because
it's hot.
It's hot here.
It is hot. I can smell your armpits. Now,
Listen, Mediterranean spices.
It's okay. Yeah, if you guys want to know what Tim's talking about, I eat so much onions that Tim believes that my armpits smell like onions.
Listen, it's not a belief. It's an offensive.
No. He claims
situation that I have to.
So he has a joke about me.
This is a hostile work situation right now
on.
based on this smell.
Wow.
We have a hygiene policy.
Now I'm the one who smells.
So
now I'm the one who smells.
Well, it ain't me.
Sure.
Ain't no flies on us. Might be flies on some of you guys, but there ain't no flies on us.
Anyways, there's no flies on either of us. Stop being ridiculous. So yeah, Tim just likes to make fun of me. But hot topics
it's
moving
a hobby
on.
Of mine.
Should we do the hodl trade, whatever it is that you guys were talking about?
So I don't have a scene created for that, so technically no. However, what coins did we talk about?
Let's talk about
today?
3 cryptocurrencies, guys.
What did we already talk about? We talked about Bitcoin Cash.
Bitcoin Cash.
Okay. We talked about
Technically Engine. Engine has a currency.
Okay.
Engine coin.
So we'll do Bitcoin Cash, we'll do Engine, and we'll do what's the third one?
We're not doing Bitcoin.
Not porno coins. That's not happening.
We're not doing Bitcoin because it's Bitcoin.
I wouldn't even be able to pick from Bitcoin for the game. I want to do all of them with Bitcoin. Okay, so we have two. Someone first, whoever just gets there first, someone randomly suggest a cryptocurrency, like a pretty good project. And anyone just randomly.
Litecoin.
Okay, cool. Litecoin. Oh, she said Mediterranean spice. Okay, so Litecoin. So Litecoin is one of them, and then Bitcoin Cash.
Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and
cool.
Engine. I got brain farted, dead, whatever.
Take that. We can't show each other the answers. Okay, you have to do it yourself. So this is a game.
Oh, this is
we're
a
playing.
game. Oh,
cool. It's a game we're playing.
Games.
It's called HODL Trade Use. Okay, so we have these 3 cryptocurrencies, and we're gonna pick whether we would. So you can only assign one to each category. So one is gonna be a HODL, one's gonna be a trade, one's gonna be a use. Okay, so let me see. BCH. And then we got.
You have to put BCH ABC, guy.
Well, we actually don't because the other one's just called BSV now. So
leave me alone.
And then Engine. So okay, this is easy. This is easy. So use and then.
All right, I got mine.
Okay, so that one is gonna be that's a trade. Okay, and then all right. What'd you put for HODL?
HODL Litecoin.
Woo! HODL Litecoin.
HODL Litecoin. Do we know why, guys?
The halving.
Audience. Yes, a halving. That's something that's here, and people are for some reason saying that Litecoin's gonna go up to 55K. Yes, I know, but that's a thing right now. All right, what do we have for Bitcoin Cash?
Trade.
Same thing. Trade. Okay, so why trade Bitcoin Cash? Obviously,
just price fluctuation.
Price fluctuation. There's
and
a lot
also
of
because I had to pick one for trade.
Right. But there's a lot of things going on. Like I mentioned earlier in the live stream with the whole thing with Roger Ver and this and the third. Probably later on, Bitcoin Cash is actually going to be a good one to hold if they do actually launch that exchange. I don't know if they're actually going to launch that exchange. Who knows? Who knows? And then the last one is Engine. Use, obviously. Why? Well, Engine, if you guys don't know,
it's a whole platform. You can actually use it.
Yes,
it's useful
you can.
For a thing. Wow.
It's useful for games. It's useful for buying things.
Is that how crypto is supposed to work? That they make things and people use them?
Yes.
That is so strange. Wow. So you're telling me that not all of them have to be like a currency? Like they can actually be useful for other things?
Yes.
My goodness.
Yes.
Well, Engine is kind of like a virtual currency for their whole situation, but the Engine platform as a whole is I think it's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, Jake, I agree with you. I don't think that it's going to hit 55,000. Those are just a couple maximalists that believe that it's going to hit 55,000. However, realistically, yes, between 500 and 1,000.
This is fun. Sense. I actually, what we should do next time is we should get the audience participation first and then announce our answers. This is fun. I like this.
Anyways, guys,
shout out to Garcon, aka his name is not actually Garcon. His name is Jerome. But shout out to, he brings us drinks sometimes. So that's why we started calling him Garcon. Anyways, so shout out to him because he was actually the one that came up with this.
Yes, true.
And Annalise was the one that came up with Hot Topics. And I am the one that is beautiful.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we figured we kind of get a little more flow going on. Sometimes we kind of just talk about nonsense, and we're just like, okay, well, let's go talk about nonsense.
This shit got a little nonsensey here too.
Well, no, we have fun, right? Like, we always have fun. I make weird faces and weird noises because that's the fun in life. It's just production flow. That's
right.
it. So that's about it. That's all we really got for you guys today. Make sure to check us out on bitsandtokens.com. Make sure to like, subscribe, share videos. YouTube, be a great rock star. Be an awesome person. Follow us on social media. We've been doing social media lately.
Let's pull that up. I'm going to pull up your Twitter, and then I'll pull up my Twitter, and then that's it.
Yeah. Follow us on social media. We have been doing social media lately. I'm trying to get more active on social media. Just putting some stuff out there. And I've been doing more photography on social media than actually showing, like, I actually own a media
whoever's
company.
been taking your pictures lately has been snapping.
Look at my beautiful dog. Isn't he the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Look at that wonderful face.
I'm not going to lie. He looks like a meatball in this picture.
He is a handsome little thing. A meatball?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big bundle of joy.
Yeah, it looks like a meatball in that picture. But anyways, whoever's been taking your pictures lately, specifically the ones that I took, are amazing.
Hey, you know, it is what it is. But
so anyways, your name on... Oh, I didn't know you could even do that. Your name on here
my
is
meatball.
Annalise_BNT. Okay, host of Bits and Tokens. You can also follow the Bits and Tokens page, although... I'm going to have to assign somebody to, like, manage that.
All right, Crypto Jake, I will hold you up to that. I will check that out.
And then I will show you all's my one here. Go ahead and follow me as well. Definitely have, more followers than Annalise. It's not a competition. But,
listen, man, I just started. Calm down.
This is my bio is so stupid. Capitalist libertarian by day, huge nerd also by day. It's so stupid. Yeah, my Twitter, I would venture to say, we didn't even talk about this, the rebranding of Dragon Chain.
Oh, yeah.
Their
if you guys
rebranding
are
was
in
literally
that,
just going from this to this.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I actually like the first dragon. I like the book. I think the treasure chest looks stupid.
I just don't.
I
get it because it's like coins and tokens or whatever, like whatever.
Ugh.
But it's just, I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, I was super unimpressed about that. Like, that just wasn't.
Yeah, I retweeted it, and I was just like, when someone copies your homework, like, that's literally what. Because yeah, but anyways, guys.
No, I want to like that.
I think they're messing with us. Probably, honestly, like, that's just.
If you don't know who Dragon Chain is, it's. I don't think it's Disney anymore, but they were the ones that started.
Yes, Disney did start Dragon Chain.
So that's cool.
That was interesting.
You know what? I like the new logo. Like, you can tell that they did a better job, like, drawing it out or whatever, wherever they did it. They kept it very similar, but it's just, if you actually look at it, the lines are sharper. Excuse me. The dragon's head.
Oh, well, yeah, it's
the
better.
Dragon's head is shaped a little bit better.
Defined.
The shadow is way better designed. They're both ping images. They're both PNGs, so it's not like one is a SVG, one's a ping. But it's just like, okay, so for example, right? Let me zoom in. Just the shape of the dragon's head.
Well, you can tell just by the quality.
The shape of the head is a little bit different. Like, this kind of looks like a bit. Maybe he like grew. This is like a teenager. Okay.
He grew into an adult dragon.
This like kind of highlighted
little
areas,
baby dragon grew
amateurish. But then over here we got these these highlighted areas that really kind of snap. They look real nice, whatever. So. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. If for a new logo, whatever, it looks good. But like, they were announcing like a whole rebrand, and they waited until today.
I would not call that a rebrand.
To like say,
I would call that an update.
We've rebranded.
We updated.
So, anyways, yeah, go ahead and follow us. BTC Weatherman is me, and then Annalise_BNT is Annalise. So go ahead and follow us on the old Twitteroonies. I'll definitely say be careful following me because it gets a little crazy.
Sometimes. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this live stream, Bits and Tokens. Again, like, subscribe, follow, find us on social media. We'll be around, and we will see you guys on our next live stream. Are we live streaming on Sunday?
I don't know. I guess you're going to have to follow us on Twitter to find out.
Follow us on Twitter and find out, guys. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to have a good night. Peace, love, and trade. Peace out, guys.
That'll be a good shirt.